So hopefully this can be heard. I can't get too much closer because there's a living creature on my lap. Um, but I've kind of made this video. I was talking to a former student of my school, one I've really never even met personally. I've only really gotten to know them through social media. And they're going through a difficult time with the relationship ending, and they were really disappointed and upset about that. And as is understandable, um, and I think most people have been there if they're older, and if they haven't, most people will be at some point, and it's very painful and hard, and um, just a lot of emotions. And they had made a comment on social media about not wanting to give themselves to someone again, um, because of that. And I totally understand that, and I really, it resonated with me. I'm at the point now, I'm older, so it's different, but I'm at the point now where I think being alone is a better place for me. Because time and time and time again, I've opened myself up to people, and time and time and time and time again. It's just so stupid because you do it and you think this time it'll be different, and it's not. You inevitably get hurt, and you inevitably um, um, are frustrated, and um, you know, even just recently something happened with me and someone, but um, that I knew going in probably was just kind of a game being played by this other person. But for the former student that I was talking to, who is now in graduate school, and um, I felt we were just messaging on social media, and I felt that um, I was able to. I felt I was able to offer them some sage advice about um, pushing through it. It's a loss, and we have to grieve our losses, and um, there's no way around it. You just have to go through it, and it doesn't mean it's easier, but we do get to the other side, and there is oftentimes a scar from that wound, but it does heal, and um, you start to question everything. But for that person, I even kind of suggested doing something like this. I do a lot of these videos that you guys never see. I do a lot of these videos that I keep private for myself, because sometimes just getting it out of my head, and then I'll watch them and I feel like I'm watching someone else. Um, but it's helpful to get it out of your head, and to then be able to go back and kind of watch and see where I'm at now. Maybe someday I'll drop those videos. Maybe someday, when I'll set up a date that probably will be after I die, and then I'll post those. I'll have those videos drop, and people can watch them then after I'm not around anymore. But in any event, I just wanted to talk about that guy today, because um, he definitely was hurting, um, and he seems like a really good guy, and it's difficult to go through. Um, but it resonated with me, because I'm the same way, and I'm much older, than him. So it's a little different for me. He's got his whole life ahead of him to try and find that perfect match, and someone he can spend the rest of his life with. For me, I'm past that point. Um, I'm pretty I'm pretty good being alone, um, but every so often you still kind of let your guard down a little bit and just try. You might think about letting someone get ghosts, and then they burn you. So um, it's just a constant reminder to me that I'm better off with just myself. Um, but the young folks, you're gonna go through that, and don't go off half cocked, and don't do anything knee jerk. Um, it's hard and it's painful and it hurts, but you do come through it. You do make it through it to the other side. And the other thing is ultimately you can't control what other people are going to do. You can't control what other people have going on, and oftentimes it's got nothing to do with you. It's got to do with the other person, and oftentimes those decisions are made out of fear. Um, there's something that they're afraid of, and it's not necessarily being afraid of you. It's being afraid of something in regards to themselves, and they're not ready to move past it. So um, oftentimes those people need to work on things with themselves, and all we can do is continue to work on ourselves. You know, someone I once knew said unhealthy people attract unhealthy people. So um, you know, if someone's interested in me, then what's their problem, type of a thing. They must have some issues. So I got to keep working on me, make myself a better person. um, if I want to be in a relationship, which for me, I'm past that point. But um, you know, the healthier you are, the healthier the people you'll attract in your life. So, in any event, I don't know if this person will ever see this or not, but I just thought I would. Um, I was. I'd mentioned this process to him. This is kind of a therapeutic thing for me, and whether I post it publicly or privately, it's still kind of a therapeutic thing for me. And I I hope that they maybe take advantage of just doing some recordings and then going back and watching them so that they can get through this time. But they seem like a good person. They seem like they deserve a good person in their life. Um, but everybody goes through those things. Doesn't mean it's something to shrug off, but just move through the pain. Don't simmer in it, but move through it. You have to experience it to recover. And and yeah. So anyway, I hope they're doing well. Um, it's my second one today. I have to get going here in a minute anyway. So I'm signing off. Maybe I'll do a third one. Who knows? It's only 9:22. Bye.